Hello guys, it is Sunday the 4th of September. I am back in the extra Spoonful playthrough of BattleTech. I last played BattleTech in a random stream of mine. It was a bank holiday, I did 5 hours. I played several games hoping that something would stick. BattleTech is that game. I'm going to play it till I'm bored and then move on to something else. So I feel like I need to do a recap because it's a weird time of day that I streamed time that probably nobody saw it. So BattleTech is in the universe of the MechWarrior franchise. MechWarriors are pilots from various planets that pilot these giant robotic suits of armor in various battlefields. My character, Rita Baig, is from I'm trying to remember, I think the exact term is the Deep Periphery, which is like some distant region of space. And I have recently been press ganged into the Royal Guard of like the central governing planet. What else happened? After being press ganged by Mastiff, who is currently on the screen, and like on the duty of transferring the princess, who is now also on the screen, we were betrayed and Mastiff was killed, and the princess was also killed. I led the planet after being rescued by some Han Solo-esque type character who smuggled me away with my giant mech to another distant side of the universe, and there I'm now making my life as sort of a mech warrior for hire. And that was the end of the introductory story bit. And somebody in the chat last time told me that that wasn't actually the tutorial. The tutorial is just about to start. So if you didn't see the VOD, don't turn off. The story bit is probably secondary. I am now a mech warrior for hire in some distant reach of a different, like, weird political-esque type situation. But think Game of Thrones in space, from what I've seen. And we're just going to get started. An extra spoonful is going to be the title for my streams that are outside of my usual 3. I stream scary games late on a Sunday, which will come after this. I stream Phasmophobia on a Tuesday, which has become a regular thing and I'm absolutely loving. And I stream from the ISV server on a Saturday. So I wanted to squeeze in an extra stream, and some part of my brain says don't stream 4 days, stream 3. So I'm going to sneak in an extra spoonful where I can, but officially in the schedule, it will be before horror games on a Sunday. The game will vary potentially. If I'm not feeling something after a little while, I'll move on. If it hooks me, if it gets its hooks into me, I'll finish. No matter how long it takes me, we'll just see. I think BattleTech's a little bit out there in terms of games that I'd usually play. But I enjoy the premise. I bought BattleTech when I was in the weird sort of like, I want to play a game with mechs in it sort of phase. And it's been good so far. I played a little bit previously, didn't get that far into it, and restarted for that previous 5-hour stream. So you are here with me as I learn the game myself. We are going to load in. I have custom music on in the background, so if you think that the music is absolutely terrible or not fitting, please tell me in the chat and we'll see if we can find something better. Based off epidemic sound, it could be ska music, it could be anything. The world is our oyster. Game actually has to load first, though. There we go. Prepping for combat. Time Lord, how's it going? Welcome to the chat. How am I feeling about BattleTech? I'm interested. Like the fact that I'm playing it for a second week is interesting to me. Good, thank you. Good to hear, Time Lord. You were here for my last one, so we're just dropping into that desert planet to do the tutorial mission for BattleTech. It could go very well. I remember dying several times when I did this the first time I played the game.
Command interface initiated.
There was a reason why I was here. I think it's to like weed out some sort of badness. Destroy the generator to eliminate the turrets. So here are my 4 mechs. I am Chimken, as is the clues in the name. Yes, this is the tutorial after the tutorial for the tutorial. I am Chimken. I am a lady. I've got red hair. This is my team of other mech warriors. Each mech is outfitted with various types of weaponry. This is the first time I've seen these 4 other people, so there will probably be a bit of a learning curve. If I die repeatedly in the tutorial, I'm doing an honest man, and if I feel like I'm doing an honest man. An honest man is like hardcore, but you're just honest with why you're doing things, I guess. I haven't looked up the official rules, but let's just get into it because I'm going to be talking for hours on end otherwise. That's kind of what I'm here for, so that's a silly thing to say. And you move these people through the map. You apparently destroy a building on the way through. I don't think I was meant to do that, but there we go. There's now a wreck there. Why is that building destructible? That is the question. Let's go to the city from the top of this hill. You are going to go...
You are trespassing on Majesty Metals and manufacturing property and acting in collusion with a domestic terrorist organization. Cease your advance immediately, or you will be fired upon.
I hear voices, but I can't see where they're coming from. Yeah, so armor displays the total displays. I've got 3 displays. Displays the total armor or internal structure of a unit. On its status bar, hovering over an armor section on the mech readout reveals its specific status level along with the components it contains. Armor, white bars on the mech readout. When a section's armor is depleted, its internal structure is exposed. Internal structure, orange bars on the mech readout. Internal structure damage risks a critical hit. So what I'm trying not to do is fall over, because if you fall over, you have to waste a turn standing up. And there's some level of defense. If I get attacked, the whole concept of this game is in sort of like the XCOMs. Why am I going over there? The XCOMs.
Affirmative.
You can hide behind buildings, you can hide behind walls. The thing that provides my mech's cover in this is the roughage or the rocks or the terrain based. Where is this enemy?
Enemy detected.
Oh, I might be going to completely the wrong place. That's a really good start, isn't it? Okay. Who's going?
Commander. On my way.
Whoops. Nobody saw that. Absolutely nobody saw that. Ignore that I just did that. That was dumb. You can't possibly attack somebody from over there. No.
Receiving you. Position confirmed.
So how was everybody's day? Time Lord, you're doing well. But what have you been up to today? Have you had a good weekend? I know what DollyWhiskers has been doing. She's been playing Minecraft all day, and I was there too, and it was great. Right now. Are you still playing it? Yeah, DollyWhiskers is probably still playing Minecraft, let's be honest. Yeah, it was okay been playing Minecraft 2 for Lithium, though. How's that going? Are you enjoying the new mod pack? What I want to do is move my people into position without being in their direct line of fire immediately, because I turned the wrong corner and everybody's gone their opposite end of the map. Race.
What can I do for you?
It was rude.
Got it.
When are you next streaming Terralithium? Yeah, Terralithium. When are you next streaming Terralithium? Did you enjoy what you saw of Vault Hunters? Do you think that might be something you'd be interested in playing at another time? Oh, they're coming out of the woodwork. I feel like I've started on completely the wrong foot because I sent my guys completely the wrong direction. Come on, stop blowing me up. I'm going to do a cheeky... Fair enough. I'm going to do a cheeky reload so they're not completely the opposite end of the map from where they should be. Why not Vault Hunters, Time Lord? I'm not trying to twist your arm or sell it to you, but what did you not like the look of? Ignore that we just did that little bit and I sent my guys to complete the wrong end of the map. This is all a learning experience. The tutorial, mistakes are going to happen. I'm going to have a sip of water while it takes 3/4 of a year to load. Yeah, here we go. Fair enough.
Command interface initiated.
That's fair. This is a BattleTech. Papa, welcome to the chat. Have you had a good day? How is your wee babby?
You betcha. Got it.
Heading out.
Really not sure I should be running through actual buildings, but, you know.
Don't need to tell me twice.
Be a bit cheaty now because I know where those cannons
You
are.
are trespassing on Majesty metals and manufacturing property and acting in collusion with a domestic terrorist organization. Cease your advance immediately, or you will be fired upon.
He's in bed asleep, so can't be bad. Day has been good.
Bandit.
For the chat, Tapper designed me a brand new Minecraft skin today. It was Chef's Kiss. My chicken man wearing a dress. A very busy day of drawing Minecraft characters in... I'm not even sure what you'd call that dress. It's a bit French matey. My day's been good. We played a lot of modded Minecraft. It was quiet, but I like a quiet day. I don't want to be facing that way. Can I turn...
Roger.
Yeah, lots of modded Minecraft. We're super enjoying it. Thank you for joining me for BattleTech. I'm not entirely sure this is your cup of tea, but I do appreciate you being here. This is a level of... I don't know why I'm so coffee when stream starts. I apologise, but this might be slightly too much thinking for me to be playing on stream.
Waiting on you, Commander.
I feel like I need to be strategizing 10 steps ahead of what I'm doing.
Coordinates received.
Let's keep in cover because there's those guys over there. He's going the long way around. You want to be prepared. I will be streaming a horror game at my usual time at 9 o'clock. It's a new one. I loaded into it briefly today. It looks terrifying, called The Summer of 58. They're going to be a problem. I need to vocalize my thoughts on this. That's the thing. Like, I'm trying to sort of, I think the technical term is flank, so I'm not spotted by these guys over here, so I'm coming around this mountain and positioning these guys in the middle to take the walkers out. But whether or not that's the correct thing to do, like, see here, if I move this guy here, he can be shot by absolutely everybody. So that is a bad thing to do. But if I move him here, or if I follow suit and send him through this little gap in the rocks... Go there. You can do it. I can't. There we go. Benna, welcome to the chat. Have you had a good day? I think I saw in the Discord that you got called into work. That seems to happen to you a lot, doesn't it? We are currently hiding in a mountain. Shadowhawk is shaking with fear behind this rock. Chimken is off over here, taking up a sniping position. Who's shooting me? Oh, they're just sensor locking me. Yeah, here we go. He was not tucked away that well.
Reporting.
That's really cheeky that... More money is more games. Very true. More games is a happy banner. That is a respectable rule, like a respectable position to live by. I think I've gone... I honestly think I'm going to have to approach from this way with everybody. Otherwise I'm just going to get destroyed by every turret in existence. I want to move you.
Good to go.
Here we go.
Coordinates.
Actual action is about to happen. Let's blow this man up.
On it.
Or let's splash him a bit and nothing will happen. Let's continue to send you around there because your arms are guns. I want to get like here and blow up this guy. Like this next pay. Like this next paycheck is going to be real nice. Going to start looking at gaming PCs. Very cool. Have you seen any in mind? Are you building something custom? I think you said you wanted to try streaming. What are you doing?
Waiting
There we
for
go.
orders. Uh-huh.
There's a rock in the way.
That would be a miss.
I feel like I'm probably not used to these sorts of games, but when it shows like an arch,
Sensor lock on
it
me.
implies to me that whatever I'm going to fire
I've been
is going to go in an arch, not hit a rock.
Ah, I'm gonna need a medic.
Nice. He's going to need a medic. I move you yet? Of course.
What's up, boss?
Apparently there's somebody in there. Let's go around
On the
here.
move.
Not sure what's the second target is locking onto him. My lasers, they do nothing. Thank you for the lurk, Dolly. Dolly's secretly here for the scary games later on. Oh, they're all coming out of the woodwork now. I'm getting punched. It did very little.
Minor damage, Commander. Waiting for orders. Targeting for physical attack.
He's got an arm off. That's a good start.
Scored a critical hit. Waiting for orders.
Let's move you there and face you that way.
Affirmative.
Right.
Commencing
Yeah.
Alpha Strike.
Point blank shot missed. Oh. Okay.
All weapons committed.
Nice. Pilot incapacitated as his mech blows up.
I've been sensor locked.
He is. Now the reduction's not too bad. Those trees are saving my life. If that was just open ground, I think he would be in a lot more trouble. 40% damage reduction, and it's at a lot of range. I don't think that. It's not bad either. But you did absolutely nothing, so I need to move you. I
Standing
move
by.
you. Let's move you back. Supposed to get him out of that position. I was expecting that to do a little bit more, but I guess he's just quick and not much else. Coming in for the punch. Cantex, welcome back to the world of BattleTech. How's your day?
Okay, that was bad. Ready for orders.
I'll just get punched. There we go. Down in one. Me secretly behind this hill, punching people. Not very secret.
Good to go.
Pick them while they're down.
Affirmative.
How is that mech still alive?
That's a critical hit.
How is that mech still alive? We'll gather up and punch him while he's on the floor.
All weapons committed.
Are you down?
Enemy mech. Critical damage.
Come on. Cantex, so far so good. How are you? I am very good. It's been a quiet weekend. We've played a lot of modded Minecraft.
They've got a lock on me.
I'm back playing BattleTech. Life is pretty good. I'm not looking forward to going to work tomorrow, but I don't think anybody is going to admit to wanting to go to work, are they? Is anybody in the chat looking forward to going to work tomorrow? I just really want this man to pass on. I guess I can't do anything with them just yet.
Receiving you. Copy that.
Come on. What have I got? Precision strike. Let's do a precision strike on the turret.
Giving him everything I've got.
Ah, nice. Okay. I do have other moves than just attack and punch. That's good to know. I'm not wishing my life away, but I would love not to have to work. I don't want to be, like, infirmed or chronically ill. I'm 34 and I'm done with the grind.
I'm hit.
Pilot injured.
Commander.
Turn around and give him a good...
Commander?
Really? He's now in a dead
Yes,
spot where I
Commander.
can't hit him.
Standing by. Roger.
Really? I have to be... There we go.
Firing all weapons.
Are you down?
Target neutralized.
Thank you. Surgical extraction. Achievement got.
Waiting for orders. Good to go.
It's boring sometimes. Love it so far. My like, have you picked up any hobbies since retiring? My parents, like in the grander scheme of things, didn't retire that long ago, and they are now massively into bird watching. I do wonder what, like, it's one of those things, isn't it? I don't think anybody is going to not admit it would be really nice if you won the lottery, but I'm not entirely sure what I would do with my day, because I feel like bird watching is a little not inside my wheelhouse. I would need a hobby.
Right, Commander.
Okay. I can start blowing up stuff from range. That's good. I have a feeling the direction... Are we done? Just passing, okay. I have a feeling when I did this the first time...
Good to go.
So, like, when I did this the first time, I left here and went down there. When I played this, like, the short time I played, I think I didn't do much more than the tutorial. So I went down into this town, and because I hadn't gone up here first, there's a bunch of turrets down here that are on. And what I'm doing up here now is that if I blow these turrets up, the turrets deactivate. The generators up, the turrets deactivate. Come on, precision. Do it. Blow it up at range.
Locked on.
Laser a building. I mean, I suppose, Cantex, that was a silly thing to say, wasn't it? Because Minecraft is your hobby, right? Hobby is Minecraft right now, yeah. But still looking around for other things. Travel next. Really? Are you planning to go anywhere? Like, is something on your bucket list? Do you have a bucket list for retirement? Yeah, kill the generator, kill the turrets.
Target building destroyed.
Okay, so now... let's continue to face down the slope.
Orders?
Will you take up Twitch streaming, Cantex? Will that be your hobby? Here we go. Reinforcements. New York City next week, London next month, Santa Fe in November. I mean, that's a pretty good amount of travel.
Yes,
Are
Commander.
you going anywhere particular in New York? I have been myself a
way.
long time ago. No streaming for me, just watch you guys. Well, we really appreciate you being here, Cantex. All of us do. I think you have to be up there in terms of Tapper is in every single stream I think I've ever been. It has been in every stream I've ever done. I think, Cantex, you're probably coming at least second. Or joint first. Yes, I can overheat. Gaining heat is built up by firing weapons or other effects. This is shown by the red bar on the mech readout. Effects. Build-up can cause internal structure damage and can shut down a mech at high levels. Shutdown mechs are highly vulnerable to enemy targeting. What you don't want to do is overheat in the middle of a fight. Managing heat. To reduce heat build-up, click the dot next to a weapon in the weapons panel to toggle it off. Standing in water or other cooling terrain also helps reduce heat. Okay, so I need to turn off my weapons. Certain weapons like LRMs. Yeah, Benna, Benna, that wasn't meant to be insulting. You have been you're a very dedicated member of my audience as well, and you've been in Dolly's, and we all appreciate everybody that supports us from ISV. You guys are great. I think I had like 4 or 5 new follows yesterday. I can taste affiliate. I really want to hit affiliate so I can unlock those sweet, sweet chicken emotes. I go back and finish everyone's VODs in case I do miss them or miss a good portion. Well, on that subject, I'm not sure if it's useful to you, but I do upload all of my VODs to YouTube. I joked about having a 0 sub account in there today and in Discord, and I think 5 people followed me simultaneously, so I think if you want to check out my VODs at any other time, YouTube is a way you could do it. There is a car coming. The turrets are down, so I can just run over here. He's the little guy. Maybe I didn't want to do that. Maybe that was a stupid thing to do. Come on, precision strike. How is this? He's not overheating. Oh, I can call. I guess lasers are not good against anything at the rate I'm going. I go back and finish everyone's watching. Going back and watching stuff like that, I think is. I wish I had that. We watch so much. We watch VODs from Impulse and Tango all the time, and it's such a big, solid part of my day. I feel like a bit of a sham being on Twitch because I struggle to get around to actually watching. I want to try and start watching other people's content more. I was on Turing's today. Watch those rockets fly through that mountain. I think I need to pull him back. Got zero cover, just stood there in the middle of that. I can't move, can I?
Waiting for orders. On my way.
Come on, little robot man. Really? I don't think this can't possibly hit. Oh, no. I think that tank is made out of stuff that tanks are made out of. You hit a building. Aren't you silly? Where is the other dude that I've... Where did I park the other guy? He's up there. Get you... I'm aiming for like here because he's guns for hands. Look at him, guns for hands. I think if anybody was going to fall over, it'd be him. Brace.
Commander.
Because I think that.
Move order received.
Maybe I'm not entirely sure what he's for. The other guys seem to do a lot more smashy smash. And he did uncover them. Now
Ready for orders.
they're not visible. That was a mistake.
Good to go. Copy that.
Come on, she's cooled down. Fair enough. I will be there, Benno. I will at least try to be there anyway. The whole game seems a lot less dramatic than XCOM. Like I've only dipped into XCOM. I think I take your point about this game being a little. I feel a little bit because they're big robots. Maybe I feel a little bit more disconnected from like who these people are. It's different in XCOM when you can see the people's faces. Not that I've played XCOM, but I do own it now. I bought XCOM 1 with everything and XCOM 2 with everything. We talked about it on Discord the other day. And I kind of said I would try it after this, but maybe... I don't know. Let's see how dramatic... I'm not sure how dramatic it's going to turn, because obviously I'm still in the... tutorial. That's the word that I'm looking for. My brain went, that bit at the beginning of the game. Can I attack anybody from there?
Standing by. I copy.
Come on, let's blow up this tank that... Vigilance, gain guarded, entrenched, and remove stability. Okay, I'm not stability. Called, shot against a single target and -4 difficulty. Let's just attack it.
Acknowledge.
I just don't think lasers are doing anything to those. Maybe he's more precision. They've not really had an explanation of whether, like... literal physical bullets do more damage to certain things.
I'm wounded.
Okay, that was probably quite bad.
Waiting for orders.
Get up there and defend your man.
Receiving you.
It's a good thing everybody in this universe are terrible
Took a
shots.
hard hit there.
I say that having never fired a gun myself.
Good to go. Roger that. Systems recycling for another shot.
I'm not sure how I feel about some of the fighting so far in this. Who am I now? There we go. Move you there so you've got what is effectively Overwatch on these other two mechs. And commence with shelling.
All weapons committed.
Jump jet can't jump jet away.
Enemy mech. Critical damage.
Like if anybody in chat has played BattleTech before and could give me some advice. Maybe I should have just done some more reading before I did this. So I think Shadow Hawk SHD person is
Good to go.
like on my top 10 shit list. So maybe this is what is effectively a boss, and I should just stop complaining about it.
Aye, aye.
You know what? He's so screwed.
Vehicle trashed.
That was probably a really stupid thing to do. Oh no! Just gonna turn into me fist fighting with a bunch of mechs. His armor's almost gone. Hank is coming up behind like he thinks I don't see him.
That shot got past my armor. Ready for orders. Commander? Affirmative.
Look at this, I can fly very short distances.
Firing on target.
There we go. Good hit.
Good to go.
It's like a game of Battleship. I'm remembering to turn. So in the first arena that I played this game, I kept moving my mechs into positions where they weren't facing the enemy, which was not
Roger
the
that.
most intelligent thing I've ever done. The left leg down.
Reporting critical hit.
That's what he likes. If he's on his butt, he can't do much. But he can recover, so we still have to kick him while he's on the floor.
Orders.
Just punch him.
Moving out. Engaging.
Good.
Target eliminated.
Hold shots. Gaining. Knockdown. Blah, blah, blah. Sorry. Gaining. Knockdown and shutdown mechs are vulnerable to call shots. I'm missing actual...
Internal structure damage.
Where are you getting shot from? Okay, no, I suppose that could have been... Nice.
Enemy unit destroyed.
So... I need... Can you jump jet? You can.
right, Commander.
I don't think I should use that too often. I also wonder if I could fall off a cliff.
Orders.
Get everybody into a reasonable position.
Here we go.
Look at this, my little gang of robot people up here doing things that robot people do. I don't want to push too far into this town. I don't think it's going to end well, because what landed at this ship, unless it was that guy that was there before? Okay, little friend, go for a run. Destroy Corpsec Tower. Your turn. Is this going to go well?
Receiving you.
Do I feel good about this?
Taking the shot.
Great job, Commander. Double back to our client's platform. The sooner we can collect our pay and break orbit, the better.
Okay, everybody's alive. And I've done a big component of the mission. So, what we're going to do... Call it mid. And now we have to go back here.
Waiting for orders. Confirmed.
No, maybe just go for a run. No. Have I jumped him into a position I can't move him from?
Waiting for orders.
I have. That's on top of a rock. I can't move them from there.
Moving to position.
Your Lance's resolve increases incrementally each round of a combat and significantly when you damage or destroy an enemy. So I've killed a bunch of enemies, so they should be up. This is shown by the vertical blue bar next to your mech warriors. When your Lance... Sorry, I was just yawning my head off. When your Lance... I've not done much all day, so I'm now tired, apparently. When your Lance resolve bar is half full, your mech warriors become inspired, gaining 1 accuracy to all attacks. Resolve also allows you to use precision strikes and vigilance ability. Your company's shipboard morale directly impacts your Lance's starting resolve each... Okay.
Moving to position.
Position confirmed.
I think... Like, maybe there's a disconnect about whether or not I care about these people, because it's just on a bit... It's a slightly bigger scale. If this was like ground troops on a map, maybe it would feel better, but because they're big lanky boys, I'm not sure how I feel about it, but I think there's an ambush here, and that's probably me using my power of foresight, because I've done this tutorial and I can't quite remember, but I think I'm about to get betrayed. It's going to be one of those, we're all in the middle, and then everybody's going to go into a blind panic because we're all in the middle.
Location confirmed.
Let's just run him directly through. Yeah, brilliant work, Commander. We should have no trouble with the answer town. Speaking of which, I wasn't finished. These platforms won't do us much good if we can't hold them. Majesty Metal taught us that, so we're going to need your battle might. Yeah, there's the betrayal. You're going to want to reconsider that. Why? Your Lance has already been target locked by our turrets. Now power down and surrender, and we'll let you walk, or try to fight and we'll tear you to shreds. Well, there goes our goddamn payday. Hold tight, Commander. We're on our way. Just as my guy runs through their buildings, I need to target everybody and their mums needs to look at this. That's not going to end well. I need to blow that building up, and I really don't want to fail when doing it. Culture. Okay.
Target acquired.
Everybody and their mums now lights me up. Hello. Oh, there's a car driving in the distance. Someone kill the generator.
Good to go. Affirmative.
Down go the turrets. Okay.
Target destroyed.
Few baddies in the. This shouldn't be too bad. Let's, some of the. I'm reading some of these captions as they're coming up and I'm speaking. It's not 100% good as a technology, is it?
All weapons.
Or maybe my accent is terrible and Google doesn't understand me. There we go. Down goes one.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Yes, Commander.
There we go. We
Affirmative.
run through these buildings now. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I feel like it's understandable that these guys wanted to kill me because I blew up one of their buildings on the way out.
Fire on target.
Nothing.
No luck.
Commander?
Cut a swath of destruction as I run through a township. Race. There we go. Who are you? A galleon. What does a galleon do?
All weapons committed.
There's only one of him. What's the worst that can happen? Yeah, he's gonna stand on him and it's not gonna go well.
Waiting for orders. Right, Commander.
Do I have a multiple target mode? Do I have a multiple? I do have a multiple target mode. I want you to attack them, and I want you to attack them.
Affirmative.
One down. Now attack the other guy.
Mover down.
Yeah. I assumed it would turn and kill the other one, but maybe not.
Standing by.
Just step on him.
Position confirmed.
That's oddly satisfying.
Reporting.
Stand by for extraction, Commander. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh, and Darius. I know, Mayor. I know you want another team meeting. Give the man a prize.
Mission successful.
We have successfully completed the tutorial, guys. What do we think? And your immediate inclination is going to be, but RightBigChimken, it's up to you whether you're enjoying it. But I'm actively curious to know what you think. Not your cup. Could not be. You can say it's not your cup of tea. I fully understand. Time Lord, is that a good squee? I'm going to take that as good squee. Everybody lived, which is good. Last time I did that tutorial, I did it completely the wrong way around. I wouldn't play it, but it's okay to watch. Very high praise, Dapper. Thank you. I read it as that, Time Lord. Thank you very much. I don't know whether or not I'll play it a second week, but I'm going to give it the full 2 hours. It's fun, because if I don't play it a second week, I get to pick another game, and that's going to be... I don't know what that's going to be. A little slow, but that could be because it was a tutorial. Yeah, that was also the tutorial, so maybe I shouldn't read it too quickly. This is just who I am, I guess. Everybody's leveled up. Some people are a little bit injured. The injury will recover in 20 days, 27 days. They've all got, like, head wounds and shit. But I think in XCOM, people get written off for a couple of weeks, right? They have to go have a lie down because they're upset. I'm wondering, on Cantex, your point, I'm wondering if, like, XCOM, from what I've seen, is a bit quicker. Like, you're you're in there, you're shooting things, you're gunning people down, your new mobs are turning up. This is a little bit more like playing... This is a little bit more like playing Civilization or something like that. The pace is significantly slower. So maybe maybe that's the problem with this game as a stream game. I don't know. I'm going to give it the full 2 hours. You need to start finding us better clients, Darius. I mean it. We've been slumming it on the ass end of the frontier for 3 years now, and we're drowning in debt. I'm fully aware of our financial situation, Mayor, but I can't just conjure up new clients out of thin air. Rita Beg, do me a solid and back me up on this. Is this why you all made me your commander, so I could break up fights and review financial reports? If we're really that hard up for cash, we need to stop talking and doing something about it. No thanks, Darius. I didn't take command of this outfit to settle arguments. Yeah, I'm gonna let's push on. Of course not. We made you commander because you've got a knack for leading us out of tight spots, like this one, for example. Darius, could you walk us through some of the details of this trouble we're in? It might help if you broke things down point by point. Sure thing, Yang. Point 1. Mayor's right. We're in debt. Every sea bill we make technically belong... words. Sure thing, Yang. Point 1. Mayor's right. We're in debt. Every sea bill we make technically belongs to the banks. Point 2, this corner of the frontier is a dead zone for mercenary work. There are clients, but they are terrible. That's just a fact. And that's it. There are no other points. What's our best case scenario? How many jobs will it take to repay the loans? Why not just refuse to pay? We can afford to throw our weight around. We've got battle mechs. So, okay, so we're in a bad spot. What are we going to do about it? Let's be positive. I don't see what else we can do, Rita Beg. I'm already serving up every legitimate contract I can find. Unless you want me to sidestep the Mercenary Review Board entirely, we're basically out of options. Go around the MRB. No thanks. Taking an uncertified job is a great way to wind up with a knife in your back. We just got betrayed on a board certified contract, Yang. How much worse could it get? We're already taking a lot of risks out here. I don't want to compound them unless I absolutely have to. It doesn't sound like such a bad idea to me. No guts, no galaxy, right? Let's go. Plenty. What happened down there was an exception, boss. With uncertified job, it's the rule. Remind me again why we don't just skip town and head to the nicer corner of the periphery. Because the banks and the jump ship crews have an arrangement. Until we pay up, they're going to keep us on a short leash. That's a good reason. Look, Darius, Mayor's right. We need to start earning some real money, and we need to do it soon. It's only a matter of time before something breaks down that I can't fix with duct tape and good intent. That's not true. Duct tape fixes everything. Oh, I've got a lot. I'm going to pick that because it's my first origin basis. If I were afraid of taking risks, I never would have left that gilded cage my parents called a home. We're going to have to be just as bold. What was the story? It was like, I'm a loner that fled my parents who were rich because I wanted to get out there and see the stars. You hear that, Darius? The voice of experience speaks. Going around the MRB might kill us, sure, so might 1,000 other things. We're mercenaries. Taking risks is our business, but we need to get paid. Settled then. I'll start digging for contracts outside of the MRB. Who knows? Maybe it'll work out for the best. It isn't like we've got all that too much to lose. In the meantime, we need to find another paying job, and our prospects in this system have completely dried up. I'd recommend booking travel to a neighbouring system and seeing what the review board has for us. With any luck, we'll find enough work to keep going until something better rolls in. So we're gonna leave town, find missions, take some names, repay some mortgages. This is a little bit too much like real life. The banks are holding our jump ship access hostage until we repay our debts. For now, we can only go between a name that I can't pronounce and the nearby systems of Alloway, Bellerophon, and Detroit. Our top priority right now needs to be finding work so we can raise cash. None of the contracts here are very good. I picked out the only viable one I could find, and it helpfully includes our travel fees as part of the deal. Come by the command center when you're ready to review it. Okay, so we're on the ship now. We can speed up time. We can hire people to come in.
Kick off your shoes. Make yourself comfortable.
So that's contracts. Those are my mech's primary colors. Let's not get that right this second. Navigation, star map, mech bay. This is my ancestral blackjack. Various mech warriors. Let's go to the command center like he said. Hello. Always good to see you at Ops, Rita Bay. Can I do something for you? I want to know more about our debt situation, some questions about running this company. Got a few chat I'd like to catch up. Let's know more about the debt situation. Yeah, sure, that's fair, and I'm glad you're taking an interest. I've got time to get into the nuts and bolts of it if you do. What do you want to know? Why did we take out so many loans? How much time have you got? I mean, we've been hit with 1,000 expenses since we were forced to flee Cororomadir, but I guess you're mostly interested in the big ticket items. Well, first and foremost, there's Leopard. We still owe a lot of money on this ship, and losing her isn't an option. Then you've got all the assorted fallout from our impromptu trip across the frontier, jump ship passage, docking fees, miscellaneous travel expenses, all paid for on credit as if we had a choice. So basically, these guys rescued me from orbit after I had to eject from my blackjack whilst in the big fight where the princess and my friend was killed. And then they dragged me 3/4 of the way across the universe to a different place to keep me safe. And then made me their boss, apparently. There's more that I could get into. The loan we took out to set up Markham's family, etc., etc., but that'd be gilding the lily at this point. Fact is, we're in a lot of trouble with a lot of lenders, but hey, we're mercenaries. We live for trouble. Who are we in debt to? How about I give you the top 3? First, you've got Blue Horizon. That's the big commercial bank on Leaton. They're the ones that own the lease on this ship. Then there's the Indri Consortium. They've got people everywhere, but they're based somewhere in Marek Space. We borrowed from one of their associates to make the jump away from Cororomadir on the day of the coup. Finally, you've got Lockdown Lending. They're a frontier outfit from Hasta, and they're about as crooked as they come. Now, I wouldn't normally do business with an outfit like the Double L, but we didn't have a choice. They made a deal with Blue Horizon to buy half of our debt. So that's the big 3, a commercial bank, a shadowy financial consortium, and a bunch of leg breakers in cheap suit. And each of them is dangerous in its own way. That's enough money to talk. Let's go. Questions about running the company? Here's, I guess, where I come to when I want to talk through all of the stuff. I might do that off cam. Got a few minutes to chat. I'd like to catch up. Before any of this started, you worked with the Irano Royal Guard. Tell me about it. The Iranos were the people that were betrayed at the beginning of the game. It was more than just a deployment. It was a full campaign. High Lord Tamati gave us the job back in 19. We were supposed to be assisting the Royal Guard to round up and eliminate a pirate clan called something Norwegian. Commander Markham thought it'd be easy money, turned out to be anything but. We lost a dozen mech warriors in 3 months of the Norwegian campaign, had to hose them off. Oh, that's lovely. Had to hose them out of their cockpits. Would have been more if it wasn't for Sir Raiju. Raiju Mastiff was my friend who died. He saved our people's asses on more than one occasion. Went out of his way to do it, and the thing is, he didn't have to. We weren't under his protection. We were the hired help. A lot of people in Mastiff's position would have used us as cannon fodder, but that wasn't his way. He treated us as if we were his own. He was a good man, Rita, as good as they come. He died, sadly. Tell me a bit about yourself, Darius. Where are you from? I grew up on Nasu Heights. It's one of the HAB stations orbiting R2, 30 decks of economic stratification, with the corporate suits on the upper decks and everyone else crammed into the lower ones. My old man was a dockhand. We lived on deck 28, 2 levels up from the bottom, with the other station maintenance personnel. 12 hours a day, 6 days a week, my dad would load and unload cargo shuttles, vacuum-sealed quillar, and nutrient paste for people like us, and luxury goods for the suits upstairs. The old man must have unloaded 1,000 cases of Cassilidan eel roe, plump, succulent eggs the size of melon balls. Never got to taste any, though. Any one of those tins would have cost him half a year's wages. Anyway, Rita Beg, I don't want to saddle you with my life story. Suffice it to say that I got an eyeful of what I didn't want to be on Nasu Heights, and I did what I had to change my circumstances, and by the age of 16 I struck out on my own. I left the station with a handful of skills, an enormous web of contacts, and a rucksack full of that expensive caviar, and once I made it off Nassau Heights I never ever looked back. He robbed a bunch of caviar and then set up a pirate ship.
I'll see you.
Oh, we're not pirates, but... Asset retrieval. Our operatives on Balefaron recovered a functional piece of SLDF technology, but before they could deliver it to us, they were captured by pirate forces. We need the team to assault the location they're being held, recover the technology, and escape. Negotiate. So I can take... So, like, if I put that up, I have to sort of balance my interests in terms of... Like, I know that money is key for us at the moment because I'm trying to pay off a bunch of debt. So if I go 93, let's go full cash reward. And then we fly away. Yeah, so this tells me... kind of hoped that I was going to get there a bit slower than that. Maybe I'm refueling. Oh, yeah. Dock to the thing, then the thing does the thing. There we go. That's a technical term. Come on. I want a full... I'm being shaken down. You're on the Leopard's Bridge with Samir, Yang, and Darius for the daily staff briefing. Darius says we've received 3 messages from the banks. Loan shark, Samir cuts in. From the people who are financing us, Darius continues. They're considering rewriting the terms of our loan, so it will be easy to seize the ship if we miss a payment. As usual, they're only doing this because they believe we can't fight it in court. Sweet talk the banks. Okay. I'll talk to them, you say, and the meeting moves on. Afterwards, you record a response. In it, you explain with much gravitas that you selected each of the banks for their prestige and reliability. You remind them of your impeccable payment history. You conclude by expressing your desire for a long and fruitful financial relationship with them, hinting that you might seek additional loans when your current ones are paid in full. A few days later, the banks contact you to say their previous messages were sent in error and should be ignored. I sweet talked a bank in space! Are we traveling? Travel. I can't... They're out of action for ages. So what happens if I just go... Is there a deadline on my contract? Manage tasks? No. Seemingly no deadline, which seems a little odd. That seems really weird to me.
Welcome to the grease pit, Commander.
Oh, I'm so confused. I should probably be repairing my mechs. 2 days is not bad. Repair. Repair. Bought that just in time. I was about to sit there for 19 days. They'll be fixed by the time this is over.
Job's done, Commander.
Okay, so I don't know how often I need to save this. Save when I get down. Launch contract. Oh. Who are we taking? Me in there. Little guys just seem like a complete waste of. Keep me in there. Let's put Decker in the shadow. Hawk, glitch in there, and the tiny ball. Deploying. Me. This might be one of those games that's sort of mandatory that you play for like 8 hours in a session, and I'm not a streamer that's going to be going for 8 hours on a regular basis. Maybe when I'm earning some money, but not now. See how long the mission is, or if it's more of the same.
Command interface initiated.
Commander, the target location is likely to be well defended. We need to move up, get eyes on the location, and neutralize the enemy forces. Once we're secured, the SLDF tech, the Leopard will extract us at the landing zone. Best of luck, Commander. Oliveira out. I guess I start walking. I'm going to avoid the building and we're going to go hopefully the correct, not stupidly long way like I was about to do last time we played.
Don't need to tell me twice.
Copy that.
Should have painted my mech to look like a chicken. Maybe next time.
Move order received.
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
Heading out.
I'm assuming I'm gonna, like, a bunch of bad guys are gonna descend on me any second. I'm gonna say I'm quite enjoying this music, considering it's not the actual game, it's from Epidemic.
Coordinates received.
Get up there and scout, little robot man. There we go.
Sensors have something.
We've got tanks.
What's up, boss? Heading out.
Run! Shadowhawk. Peace.
What can I do for you?
I'm like... I feel like I went a little bit too strategic last time, so let's go straight down the main road towards where this base is and see what happens.
Yes, Commander. Moving out.
Can I see him? I can. It's gonna do nothing. Well, did something. Here's where I am now, though. That's the problem. An ominous red diamond heading right in my direction. The ominous red diamond's got rocket launchers. Structure exposed from one
Internal
hit.
Structure damage. Good to go.
Just punch him.
On it. Time to get physical.
One down. 3 to go.
That's one less vehicle.
Oh, okay, yeah. We got a mech. He's got a little bit of cover. We'll be able to move him again before he next comes out.
Commander? Aye, aye.
That's a little bit far away.
Copy that.
Or not. He's down in one go.
Waiting
Everybody
for
get
orders.
running. People are on the floor.
You betcha.
Body? Go.
Special delivery.
Direct hit. Down?
Enemy mech destroyed.
He's down. Oh, we're inspired now. That's exciting. We shot a guy at a great distance and everybody's inspired.
Yes, Commander.
Let's go stand on him. Seems to be working out so far.
Copy that.
Ignores cover.
Ooh.
I mean, he's not even... The pace of this seems a bit faster now, but I'm not...
Down.
It is the first match. I'm just going to...
Receiving you.
Well, no. I'm still here.
Roger.
I'm getting caught in a loop. Guys, tell me what you're looking forward to in the next week. Is anything exciting happening in your lives?
Locked on.
Any victories you want to talk about?
Good to go.
What did we talk about on the Discord today? Whether or not it's sensible to wear put your socks back on off. Okay, so it can't just be me. I don't like to do anything after I've taken my socks off at the end of the day, and especially put new socks back on.
Roger that. Fire
I cannot be the only one that feels that way. Have you got any weird pet peeves? Tell me about your weird pet peeves.
Shooting the little guys.
Oh, there we go.
On my way.
Moving out.
The asset has been secured and is ready for retrieval.
Who am I holding it from? Oh. Well, it was quicker. Okay. What are you streaming next time, Lord? What are the new streams? That's very mysterious. Do you want to drop us some secret knowledge? How did you find you were playing how did the Monkey Island stream go? We were busy, so we weren't able to drop in. Got loads of money for that. That's good. Is nobody's injured because I don't think I saw anybody. I got some salvage. When are we seeing some more Kerbal Space Program? I'm gonna have to mute because I need to sneeze. Sorry about that. That was a big sneeze. Our mech warriors are gaining experience and need your guidance, Chimken. If you head to the barracks, you can direct their training. I mean, were you biting your fingernails the entire time, trying not to tell him how to do certain things? Barracks. Mech warriors. Oh gosh, they've learnt new things. Let's start with
Commander.
me. I mean, Guts is already pretty good. How much have I got to spend? 1,000. So, increase in difficulty, increase in damage at times, and then he figured out on his own like how to get the red herring. I love those games. I am very good at tactics, indirect fire penalty. So let's go gunnery and
Yes, Commander.
maybe what Behemoth has got. I guess I'm not very balanced. Let's do.
What's up, boss?
I don't know whether or not this is the done thing.
Orders.
I've already actioned it. I'm not sure if this is the done thing, but let's plow it all into damage and a little bit extra where I can.
Training complete.
What's up, boss?
Mech warrior training complete.
Commander?
1,500 piloting. Okay.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Are you going to play some more Monkey Islands, or are you going to play it off stream and ready for the new one that's coming out later this month? That's the question. Command center. Your operating costs due at each financial report. The pips indicate the number of months you can stay afloat, so I can stay afloat for 4 months without earning any money. Should your funds ever hit zero, your company will fail entirely and cease operation. So basically, I don't want to lose, which I think is kind of fair. Do I need to repair anything before I go?
Welcome to the grease pit, Commander.
You apparently need repairing again. Command center.
Greetings, Commander. Come on in.
What have we got this time? Logistical base capture. I can earn a bit of money. We've been tracking the movement of several pirate convoys, and that's allowed us to pinpoint their destination, a hidden, well-defended logistics depot. This facility is a key supplier for pirate forces in this region, and taking it from them will significantly damage their efforts against us. We'd like you to drop in, take the depot, and hold out against any enemy reinforcements. That's almost an entire month's wages. I think we'll play some more unless everyone hated it. Maybe have a different technical setup. The Discord share was problematic. Yeah, I'm sorry that I recommended that to you. I'm not sure what the other technical solutions are. We had as you've seen, we've had a little bit of difficulty with ours. So if you find a really good solution for that problem, please let me know. Like an alternative of some kind. I guess this contract includes travel to Detroit, so these two are on planet, so that's good to know. Let's try the most expensive one, and let's bung it all the way up to the top again. I've not gone anywhere. I mean, let's try it. I guess that's the other guy. I think we'll play some more unless everyone hated it. Maybe have a different technical setup. Problematic. I read that. Most likely he'll just come to my place. COVID should not be a problem then anymore. Same for KSP, really. Fair enough. I think the Discord's screen share thing is fantastic if you've both got a good internet connection. So maybe there was a little bit of suffrage there. The only other thing I could suggest you look at, I think Dolly has mentioned that if you pay for Discord Nitro, there's like one of you has to pay for it, and that is able to stream in better quality to the other person. Though, you might get better stream quality if you do it on the Dolly and mine Discord server now, because we paid for a server Nitro? I don't know. You'd have to speak to Dolly. But you're welcome to use our Discord server if it's got better anything. Go do a combat. Okay, well that's good to know. Apparently, how long does a boost last? Is a boost permanent? Like if we boost, do you get it for a month or is it forever? Okay. I mean, I'm not going to ask people to pay for boosts for the server, but it might be interesting to try at some point if we get a few more people in there at any time. At least then we can say to people, look, you get better FPS or whatever in this Discord because of the server boosts. It might be worth doing.
Command interface
I don't know.
initiated.
Maybe throw the idea around and see what people think. I got a little tiny boy now. Commander, I'm not picking up any active hostiles anywhere. This place looks deserted. Let's move up the recon to the recon facility. Once we know what we're dealing with, we can move in and occupy the depot. I don't think this is going to be a ambush, but we'll find out. Oh, an epidemic song with actual lyrics. I'd be curious to know if there's anybody that's been on a server where people have done boost before. What's the done thing? Like, is it sensible to ask people to boost? Like, say to them,
Copy that.
you know, if we pay this, we get this. That good? I don't know. What the hell? There's no garrison. Wait, we're getting something. Commander, it looks like the garrison was on patrol and they're on the way back. Get ready for multiple contacts. Okay. The garrison was on patrol and I'm about to get smoked. Get in the trees.
Good to go. Don't need to tell me twice.
Look at his little legs. He's got chicken feet. Yep, we're going to do the entirety of this in cover as long as we can.
I copy.
Got it.
Confirmed.
I'm not sure of the moral ramifications if I turn to people and say, if we pay for this, we get this in the Discord. So I'd be curious if it... Time Lord, if I asked you, I'm just going to ask you straight. If I asked you or said to you, if we boost this, you get access to slightly better technology, would that be something you're interested in?
Roger that.
Let's not beat about the bush.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so the person has to sub, and then we get each person gets 2 boosts. Okay, maybe it's worth like one of us paying for it once, like as in me paying for it. That's fair. Honest, just curious because we're doing this whole Discord thing, so
Position confirmed.
curious to know. I know not everybody wants to spend money on that sort of thing.
I've got eyes on hostile reinforcements. They're heading your way.
Where are they? Anybody? Over there. Get.
Incoming bandit.
Let's take up some.
Waiting for orders.
Take up some stealth positions. Thing is getting blown up after a stiff wind. Oh, they've got a locust, that's fine. Apparently he's trying to shoot me from 10 miles away. How can he...
Waiting for orders. On my way. Firing all weapons.
Is anything gonna hit it? Okay, a little bit, that's fine. No cover where I'm standing these, but hopefully I'll have slightly more chance to move.
All weapons committed.
That was a good one. Shit, okay.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Get in the bushes.
Moving fast.
Get your giant mechanical man in the bushes.
Standing by. Copy that.
Oh, that guy's got little guns.
I'm under heavy fire here.
I'm getting Firefly vibes as well. I'm really impressed with... I don't have shares or anything weird, but I'm really impressed with Epidemic as a service so far, especially for you, Time Lord, if you're streaming or going to keep streaming. Custom music playlists, all copyright free, so you can use it in different your videos in different places if you fancy trying YouTube or something. And Twitch, of course, because of course you can't use copyrighted music on Twitch.
Orders? Roger.
I do like sometimes they do these little dainty turns and walk around the buildings, and then other times they just go straight through.
Confirmed.
Good hit. Okay.
I hear ya. Time to die.
Evaporated a man. Oh,
Another
he's
hit
still
like
up
that,
somehow.
mister.
Commander.
Go punch him.
Location confirmed.
I wonder if they're... That was a little bit pathetic. He's standing up. Legs are on the floor. Some part of it is on the floor. Oh, here we go. Spray shot blows up one of their buildings.
Light damage. Holding firm.
Waiting for orders.
Die.
Coordinates received.
Oh, I did not mean to punch him. How? Okay. Just
Standing by.
blow him up.
Acknowledged. Think I hit something good.
Engaging physical attack.
I think I need to stop doing that because I think it gives me... I think I take damage at the same time. He's being shifty by walking behind me.
Okay, that was bad.
Just want you to...
Standing by.
No, he can't move.
Confirmed.
Do it! Blow him up!
Locking.
Hey!
Target eliminated.
The depot is ours. We're ready to pull out of here, out of there. I suspect the locals will be very pleased.
Mission successful.
Nice. So far, nobody's died. Probably couldn't be said for if I'd been playing XCOM, because inevitably somebody would have been shot. Capture the logistics depot. Morale, money's up. Plenty of cash because I upped it. Well done, Commander. We obviously placed our faith in the right mercenary company. We'll let you know if we have any other work for you. And like, we always no injuries. Alright everybody, gather round. After our last talk, I bit the bullet and started fishing around for uncertified contracts, and I repeat, might have caught us something. Who's the client? Unknown. She didn't ID herself in the message, but she claims to be a member of the Canopian elite. She says that she's got a job lined up and she wants us for it. Us specifically. Called the commander out by name. How would she even know about us in the first place? It isn't like we're drowning in publicity out here. Hey, look, at our luck has finally changed. She's got good taste in mercenaries, whoever she is. Good question, and I'm betting we don't have an answer. You're certain this client isn't really a bounty hunter because I can list off about 5 different banks that would love to repossess this shit. We're shopping for uncertified contracts behind the review board's back, Yang. Hell no, I'm not certain. But for what it's worth, I can confirm that she's rich. She reached out to us with a priority HPG message, and those things ain't cheap. I'm going to go loner again. Following up on this will be risky, sure, but I've never let that stop me before. That's the spirit, and besides, we need this. We've been hemorrhaging C-bills out here for way too long as it is. Meeting with a mystery client sounds totally reasonable to me, given the circumstances. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Guys, I'm going to have to mute you and step away for 5 seconds, otherwise I'm going to piss my pants. So, I'll BRB. Too graphic, I apologise. I'm back. I'm very sorry about that. I have got biscuits though, so it's very exciting. I probably need to rescreen my game. There we go. That's the spirit, and besides, We need this. We've been hemorrhaging C-bills out here for way too long as it is. Meeting the mystery client sounds totally reasonable to me. Given the circumstances, what's the worst thing that can happen? I could get blown up. Our new client vents us out the airlock, and our corpses spend the rest of forever tumbling through the icy vastness of space. I'm beginning to associate myself with one member of this team, and it's the guy that's depressing, which is just not really. He's cynical, and I'm cynical. That's not a good sign. Thanks for that delightful image, Yang. Look, Rita, I'll admit this is sketchy as hell, but it's also the best lead we're likely to find. If you want to follow up, plot a course to Belleferon. The client will be waiting. Contact me, Tarkanopian mystery client is ready for review. Okay. To the command center. Our mech warriors have picked up a fair amount of combat experience over these last few drops. Head back to the barracks to review their dossiers and direct their training. And don't forget, you can check on the state of our finances in the captain's quarters. If you ever want to change our mercenary company symbol, you can do that from there too. We're going to need to do some mech repairs before our next contact. Boss, can't go into combat like this. See me in the mech bay when you're ready. 5 seconds. Guys, please. Phone is vibrating. Terrible. 5. You're a work in progress. Let's go to the mech bay first. I'm going to eat a biscuit.
See you down here in the hole.
I guess that was just a trigger because my mechs aren't damaged and the one that is damaged is being fixed. No, you can't hear me eating biscuits on the microphone. That's always good. Cookies for those Americans in our chat.
Waiting for orders.
He's got loads to do. Yeah. Damage, damage. Confirm.
Mech warrior training complete.
Wondering if I should be spreading that out a little, but like balanced is maybe my default position when it comes to certain things like this. Which might be a mistake later on, but we'll find out. I think I can rehire other people, so command center. Look at all that money. Oh, it's got a big skull on it. That's never a good sign. What time are we on? Try. I need to speak in my mouth full of biscuits. Mr. Oliveira, thank you for honouring my request to meet. I'm Anna Maria Centrella. You've heard of my family, I'm sure? Lady Centrella, this is a surprise. I wouldn't expect a member of the Canopian royal family to even know who we are, let alone approach us in such a non-traditional manner. This isn't a traditional contract, and I don't need Comstar asking questions. Besides, there's no reason to involve the Mercenary Review Board. I already know that I want to hire you. Have I piqued your interest, Commander Chimken? Certainly. Let me just finish this half a biscuit. I'm really sorry. I'm pleased to hear it. The job that I have found for you is relatively simple, a relatively simple one. I need you to recover something for me, and I need it done quickly, quietly. In exchange for your services, I will pay down interest on your rather sizable loans and buy you the breathing room you've been looking for. She's our sugar mummy. How do you know about... You know what? It doesn't matter. Just tell us what we're supposed to be recovering. This. Lady Centrella's image is replaced on the screen by a grainy photograph of an enormous grounded dropship. Ramshackle structures cling to it like barnacles. She's a derelict vessel on an Argo, one of only 2 ever made. For over 200 years, she's been lying in state on Axilus, a pirate moon in the heart of the frontier. I want her, and you're going to bring her to me. Yeah, and how exactly are we supposed to do that? I mean, that's a big ship, and she looks half cannibalized for parts. Look, you can see her ribs in the photo. I'm as enthusiastic about money as the next guy, but I'm a mech tech, not an aerospace engineer. I'll be damned if I can get that thing flying again. I really associate myself with Yang, and I'm not very happy about that. Relax, Mr. Vertinen. I have engineering staff on hand to attend the Argo. Their leader, Bara Murad, has built quite a reputation for herself in the frontier. You'll find a jump ship waiting for you at the alleyway. It will carry you to the pirate moon, where you'll clear a path to the crash site. Dr. Murad and her team will go to work on the derelict, and you will protect them until the work is... I'm burping again. This should all be well within your capabilities, Commander Chimken, unless I've come to the wrong company, of course. I'm just going to always select the blue ones, because it's like the history that I selected. Background Frontier Freelancer. You don't work on the frontier without learning how to deal with pirates. We can handle the job, no sweat. And I can see no reason why you shouldn't accept my offer. Do the job well enough, and there'll be more work waiting for you upon your return. Mr. Oliveira will never find a better opportunity than the one I'm offering. Commander Chimken, I can promise you that. She isn't wrong, Rita Baig. We were looking for a lifeline, and I think this is as close as we're going to get. Let's do it. Very good. I'll forward your contract to Mr. Oliveira. Your reputation as a freelancer is well known within the magistracy, Commander Chimken. I hope that you live up to it. Let's go get me a job with a rich woman. Could do that before I go, but I'm not gonna. Let's go. And I can eat an entire biscuit whilst the animation is happening. My mech is fixed.
I've got the financial report.
And now destitute again. Stick with normal. I can eat 2 entire biscuits. Oh my god. Banging noises draw you to the shared mech warrior barracks, where you find Medusa disassembling one of the leopard's internal walls. There are already several panels neatly stacked beside him. He pauses, then explains, "Few cubic meters of dead space back here. I'm making room so we can stretch without hitting the bunks. As reasonable as this sounds, the banks aren't going to like you modifying their property." I can order him to put it back. I can pay 20,000 whatevers to put aside to pay the fine. I can make the change easily reserved. That's been nice. You look over Medusa's work. This is a temporary change. Yes, Medusa blinks and quickly nods. Yes, Commander, you say the word and I can have this back the way it was in 90 minutes. 120 tops. Good as new. You nod. Good. Carry on. However, in the future, you'll get sign off before you start anything like this again. Are we clear? Yes, Commander, he says. Morale boosting. Great. They like me. So we are coming up to 10 minutes. We're coming up to 10 minutes before I switch to a horror game, so I'm not going to start my next mission. I'm going to save it there. The pace of these increased a little bit. The long tutorial mission seemed a little bit slow, so I'm going to have a think about whether or not I want to play this again next week. I know it's not my audience's general cup of tea, but if I like it, I'm sure you're here to watch me play games that I like. If I decide that I don't like it, I'll either find a new game or cancel the scheduled extra scoop screen. Yeah, let me just start that again. I'll either play it again next Saturday, or I will cancel the extra scoop stream slot on my schedule until I find a new game that I want to play outside of Minecraft and Phasmophobia. And the horror game that I'm playing. So that's that. What I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to put you on the BRB screen. I'm going to turn the music up for about 5 minutes, and then I will be back. Yeah, Cantex, I agree. Play what I like. I feel like the biggest negative for me, and this isn't me saying I'm going to not play it again, but I'm going to say the biggest negative for me after trying that, I was really interested to play a little bit. I wanted to do the actual tutorial after I played it on my 5-hour stream about a week ago. And now that I've done the tutorial, the biggest criticism I have is the pacing. I'm not sure how entertaining it is to watch, and I want everybody to be like, wow. But like you say, play something that I like, and I do like it. But I also play a lot of video games in my downtime, so what I want to do is remain interesting so people actually want to see the games that I'm playing. And I don't want to get trodden down by a game that's not just ticking all of the boxes for me. So what we're going to say is we're going to put a pin in this. I will update the schedule if I pick a new game, or I will cancel the slot entirely and we will only play a horror game next Sunday. Or we'll be back with BattleTech, and then you can plan accordingly. So, yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you on the BRB screen for about 5 minutes with the music back up. Yeah, the pace could be faster. I want something a little bit more snappy. There's not enough story happening for the story to be interesting. Because, going back to an example of a game that Time Lord is playing, Monkey Islands, at least that game is entirely story, so the pacing can be a little bit slow at certain times. But there's always something interesting to be seeing. All of this stuff is almost secondary, and the battles don't feel fast enough for me to be playing on stream. So I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to chuck you on the BRB screen for 5 minutes or so, whilst I just action a few things. I've now been talking for 5 minutes, so that will put us starting at exactly 9 o'clock when I usually do for my horror games. I hope I have not bored anybody to tears, and I hope you will stick around for the Summer of 58. It's going to be scary. Hopefully it's not going to be too traumatic for you. I am going in a little bit blind. I've watched a YouTube video about it, but I can't remember the exact story. So yeah. Thank you very much for sticking with me so far, and if you're going to be with me for the next 2 hours, that's great. I hope you enjoy the horror game, and I hope we get to chat. And if I lose you because you were here to watch BattleTech, that's great too. And thank you for being here, guys, and I'll pause you for just a bit. I'll be right back.